Somebody brought up Javon brought up a great point about why is the SmackDown champion on Raw being a bigger deal than the Raw champion on their own show?
Good question.
Because the hierarchy is the hierarchy. To be honest,
that Gunther's been relegated to choking Jey Uso out on the road to WrestleMania.
Until Yeet Man wins.
Yeah. Yeet Man.
That's sad. You're not. It's sad. You're not wrong, DDM, because that's exactly what's happening. But it's sad.
I also think Yeet Man should win. But what happens to Gunther?
Yeah, they just gave up on him.
He got to regroup.
When he got the belt, I had high hopes because it looks like they were going to present him well.
They were.
When you have him going against Otis, that tells me everything I need to know.
And Otis was getting bars off.
Yeah, Otis was.
That's the part I thought he was like. All right, if he go in and destroy Otis, okay, but it was a fight.
Otis was getting busy for
no
real.
disrespect, but Otis.
I'm with you.
Otis.
I'm with you.
He's the champion, and no shade. He's the champion, but Gunther is not booked better than Damian Priest. He's not booked better than Drew McIntyre. He's not booked better than Logan Paul.
Definitely not better than Drew McIntyre. But when Yeet Man wins, it's up.
It's up and it's stuck.
Yeah,
but now
I'm
starting to question now. Is the finale to Yeet Man winning the belt? Because now I'm starting to question, and I love Jey Uso, right? I'm starting to question if Pat post the win, post the Yeet, is Jey Uso compelling enough and a ring technician enough? He's a good wrestler. Is it good enough post the Yeet to keep the people coming back every week post the Yeet?
I think this is an amazing question, right? And I think this is an amazing question because of what I said when this belt first came out. This is the goddamn Super Intercontinental Champion. And the goddamn Super Intercontinental Champion got to get busy in that goddamn ring.
Look, Meal said it. He over like Rover. I'm going to tell you like this.
The interviews are good too. So I can't bluff. He did some really good interviews this week.
Yeet Man. Yeet Man is going to at least make that shit.
Yeet Man.
That's his name.
Yeet Man.
That's his name.
Yeet again.
Main event. What happened to main event, Jay?
No, Yeet Man is better.
Yeet Man is disrespectful, to be honest.
The thing, no. Hold on. Main event Jey Uso was what it was.
Main event was disrespectful.
He was main event Jey Uso before he was main event Jey Uso.
Before he was main eventing.
Early
when
pandemic,
he
niggas was
main event. You call him Yeet Man.
But think about it. He wasn't supposed to be Yeet Man. What had happened was him and Cody Rhodes got booked into a tag match, and they won the tag titles at the beginning of a fast lane. And then they went to Cody Rhodes' trailer, and they was drinking the whole show. By the time they went to the press conference, Jey Uso was so lit. Yeet was the thing that he said all day. Yeet wasn't supposed to be here, but guess what? Yeet got him to the Royal Rumble. Yeet's going to get him to Vegas winning that title on WrestleMania. I'm going to tell you like this. With all they've invested in Yeet, with the glasses that don't have him written on there and all the different color shirts, if he don't win that title on night one at some point, and then on night two come out there and do a Yeet celebration, they've wasted all of this.
I
what's the point?
He's going to win. I have no doubt in my mind that he's going to win that belt. My question is, post winning the belt, what's next?
I say he has been. I've said the same thing when the first Heat came out, when it was a month later, when he won the Intercontinental Championship, and now I've felt I'm a huge Samoa fan.
I can't.
But
It's late. It's late.
I'm all wild.
Stop it.
So my thing is, I'm always like, is this gonna work? Even with Roman, sometimes I'm like, okay, is this gonna hit? Is this gonna hit? Because I'm a realistic fan, okay? And I have been in this space on the other side for a very long time, and I've seen things come and go.
Y'all don't want this rap music though.
From these wrestlers to cereal. Like, I've worked every aspect of branding, and I've seen things come and go. What works, what doesn't work, what mashups, what all the. And for me, I'm just kind of like, I'm a realistic fan. I'm always like, is this gonna hit? Is this gonna hit? I'm gonna be in the back. I'm gonna be in the front cheering you, but I'm always gonna be like, I don't know. And right now, he's super up. Like, every time Rap Raw comes on, I'm like, is it going to hit?
Yeet.
It hits.
Yeet.
That shit is over.
But you're right. It's gonna be another. Is WrestleMania gonna be up when he wins?
That's the thing too, because what works during WrestleMania season is different when all the casuals gone on about their business.
Right, but he's been up. He's been up though.
I don't expect him to have like a year-long reign though. Like,
right? No. That's the thing.
Up for months.
He's over. Over for me ain't the question.
Right. Over made him a superstar. He didn't need a title for that.
I still think that belt need Amy Winehouse rehab, my nigga. Like,
it does.
And he's not. I love him, but he's not the rehab that title needs.
You're not wrong, but I think this is the thing. Even with Gunther, who we are so far, I figure we've been off the show. Even with Gunther, who everybody thought was that dude when it came to them matches, I still need to go back and watch him and Randy Orton in that King of the Ring because they put on bangers. But guess what? When's the last time Gunther put on that banger? I mean, I'm just being real.
I feel like they don't want him to put on a banger. That's right. That's right.
But let me
booked him to do it.
But let me finish. We're lamenting for a Workhorse title that's not really been workhorsing right now. Maybe right now the situation is they didn't want Gunther to have the title. So we're going to put this shit on the Yeet Man. Why? Because the Yeet Man is over like Rover. In a situation where at a certain point, you could do whatever. You could put they could go the night after WrestleMania. Sami Zayn could be like, hey, bitch, you my boy and all, but guess what? Fuck you. I'm coming for your title. And Sammy can take that shit and peeps on, yeah, I love this shit. And then the next Workhorse nigga can come in and take, like, they could work it out. You got to get to that, though. This title ain't the title that it was when Seth Rollins had it. And right now, it's destined for the Yeet Man.
It's not, but here's what I'm going to say, though. Can it revive? You can put somebody behind it. Because let me tell you, Gunther is not somebody to shy away from and be like, you know what I mean? Like, he is that dude. And I don't understand what the fuck is going on. Why did you split the title in the first place? It's like you do shit to see, like, I can't even explain it. I can't even give it an explanation because it made no sense that they split it. Why? Because Roman had it too long?
Asher bought Triple H. He's the one that did it.
But he made the title so strong that it should have stopped right there.
No, but that's why Seth had it, and then that's why they figured they could go. But they've not had.
No, what I'm saying is they should have never split the title. Period. They should have never done that.
Like you know, I feel you, but
they had
What'd you say, man?
They had to get it off of him.
There were people that could have gotten it off of him. People that could have gotten it off of him.
But I think the other thing is, and it's the reason why, like, when you have two brands touring, you got to have a reason for people to stay at the end of the show. So at a certain point, business wise, it feels like you need to have a toy over there, and they made a whole big pond. They had a whole tournament and everything. So it's shit. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. And I what I'm saying is for what they said that title was going to be, y'all might gotta wait till Jey Uso lose that title for that to happen again.
I guess so. There's a question on the screen right now that says, "Did Priest have a better reign than Gunther?" So
no.
Did Priest? So, cuz I see you shaking your head and you saying no. Can I rephrase that same question?
Yes.
Did Priest have a worse reign than Gunther?
No.
Also, no.
He had a better booked reign than Gunther. Because it felt like they actually cared about that.
He left.
He didn't feel like a champion to me.
Better.
No, but
he left better as a worker from having that title. So that title did its job.
He needed that
for
him. Yeah,
but
for him, right?
You
Personally,
eventually have to rehab that title, and
that's right. That's right.
Is
the title should not be making. No. Well, yeah. Well, no. Well,
yeah.
Because honestly, the title should not be making a wrestler. The wrestler needs to make the title, and so it did something for him. It did something for him, but see, with the Yeet Man, it's going to be different because the Yeet Man is already a made man, right? And
maybe he's what the title need.
I don't know. I
That
don't know.
may be the case, but let's be real here.
I don't
Jey
know.
Uso is not going to bring prestige to that belt, and that's the reality that we have to face. He will bring popularity, but he is not going to bring prestige. That belt needs top names on it to make it prestige.
Who the names?
What's
the list? Like on the real, what's the list?
Here's what I think should have happened. They didn't want to waste that Money in the Bank cash in because they ruined it with Austin Theory the year prior. So Damian Priest had to cash in that briefcase. But the way that Drew McIntyre won that belt off of Seth Rollins, that should have been truthfully the next successor.
That's right.
If he had that belt, Drew would have continued a line of prestige.
That's right.
That's set up. But you had to cash that
cash.
They fucked
you had
up.
To do it. What is that? Well, and I will arguably the Drew CM Punk storyline was the biggest storyline of last year, and they didn't need no fucking belt. So I mean,
that's why Drew was the perfect fit for it.
But it's one of those things where they had too many good things going on, and unfortunately, Drew and CM Punk didn't need that belt to elevate anything. So
they didn't need it, but the way that they number one, when people went with the cash in, a thing on it. When you win with a cash in, it automatically kind of makes the crowd, especially if they're rooting against you or they don't view you as a top tier. Top card guy anyway, it already forces the crowd to look at your reign a certain kind of way, right? But when you have that happen after Drew and Seth have that great match at Mania 40, and then you have Damian Priest win the belt in the fashion that he won the belt in, then he gets the belt and the reign is okay. Then you get Gunther in the belt and the reign is, what is this? Now you're getting the belt onto Jey Uso, which will bring a level of popularity to the belt, but it's not Seth did what he was supposed to do. The booking did not do what it was supposed to do for this belt ever since now.
Can I don't know if even Seth is enough to make this belt what it's supposed to be. I think because when you bring out a belt and you call it a world champion, but it's always obviously second place, if you put niggas at the level of where Roman is, which for the most part just doesn't exist. There's maybe 3 guys, right? Once you put the Super Intercontinental title on them niggas, it brings them down. When they were calling Seth the Workhorse champion, they were calling him the Intercontinental champion from back in the day. They was calling him Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart and Ricky Steamboat.
Yeah, but it mattered. It doesn't matter. The belt mattered. Like, regardless.
What I'm saying, but my point, right, is at this point with that title, you have to put that title on someone who is un-F-wittable. You cannot dispute what the level of this belt is because of who has it. And I feel like at this point, Roman Jerome Reigns might be the only nigga that could put that belt where it needs to be to be held in the proper esteem so it can make folks that hold the belt after him.
Now, do you think that they're going to do that at the expense of the other guys?
One more time, Moose. What you say? At the what of?
The White Moose. The White Moose.
You said Smith?
Are they going to do it at the expense of you know who?
I
think, you know, as soon as he gets that belt, ain't nobody going to be fucking talking about that man. They don't talk about him now. So
I think y'all on the thing.
Just have one belt at this point.
They can't do it. They can't do it.
Yes.
They can't do it.
It was pointless for them to do this.
Okay, Mimi, yes. you know what you're saying?
What?
You're saying that since WrestleMania XL, you want to see Cody Rhodes on both shows.
No, I didn't.
That's
Mimi. If they have one belt, the undisputed WWE Championship is the belt. Fam called
first of all,
Intercontinental title. It is the Workhorse belt. It don't feel like the belt for the face of the company.
First of all, he should have never beat him. First of all,
facts are facts is all I'm saying.
He should have never beat him. Those people said it never came out.
He finished the story.
Those people said it never came out.
It's the undisputed WWE.
All right, y'all niggas have to relax.
I'm gonna go.
Move.
Do we?
No, what I'm saying at the end of the day, if we're doing one title,
11-10, we probably should.
Undisputed Universal title is the one title. We're doing a lot of talking about the Workhorse title. I don't know what that list is for who that. I don't know if we know who that person is going to be if they're ready for us to see who that is yet.